Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Apuborama, and in today's video, I'll be showcasing how to completely remove the cooldown on the CAYO Perico Heist. This is not only going to be removing the cooldown on the CAYO Perico Heist, but it also works for any other type of business that has a cooldown as well. So let's say you have completed the Dr. Dre VIP contract, and you don't want to wait an hour to do it again, or you've just completed the Cluckenbell farm raid, and you also don't want to wait an hour to redo the Cluckenbell farm raid. Well, that is completely fine and very easy to work around. And as I said, in today's video, I'll be showcasing how to completely remove the cooldown for all of these businesses with one very simple trick. And I should also mention that this is not going to be banned. You aren't going to get kicked from the game for doing it. This is actually as Rockstar intended it to be. So what we're going to do very quickly is complete the CAYO Perico Heist. You can see I've already basically made my way through the whole compound. We're not going to worry about secondary targets here. We're just completing the heist so that I can show you how easy this is to use. So I'm just going to be making my way throughout his compound. We've already grabbed the primary target, so we just got to wait for the Juggernaut to walk away. He's going to roll around this corner very quickly here. Come on! Turn around the corner, bucko boy. Thank you very much. We're just going to jump off this little balcony. We're going to run over here up the stairs, and there you go. We have already basically completed the heist. I mean, doing the CAYO Perico Heist really shouldn't be that challenging of a task for anybody. Now, we just need to steal a motorcycle and leave his island. Completing the CAYO Perico Heist is normally going to give you a 2.5 hour cooldown, and that is ridiculously long. Now, if you are playing with two people, that cooldown goes down to like 30 minutes or maybe an hour. It's a much faster cooldown if you are playing with two people. But not everybody wants to play this game with two people. Not everybody has two players online at every moment of their life. So we are going to yeet our motorcycle off the edge of this cliff here. I know there's people in the comments that tell me there's a faster way to finish the heist. But this is the way I'm doing it because it's the way I've done it like every previous time in the past. So we're just going to yeet off of this little cliff here with our motorcycle. There we go. And into the air. So we're done with the heist. I mean, that's about as simple as it gets. Now I just have to swim to the end. A quick thank you to my sponsor, U4GM. If you guys are looking for discounted shark cards and millions of dollars, make sure to check the link in the pinned comments down below. And just like that, I have indeed completed the CAYO Perico Heist. This was an incredibly fast run. I just completed it as quickly as possible without even worrying about secondary targets, just so we could get to the main point of today's video. So we can see it took me 6 minutes and 40 seconds to complete, and I earned $550,000. That's probably the worst take I have ever seen in this heist, but I guess that's what happens when you get tequila and don't really care about anything else. So here we are, completed the heist, and we are back in a public session. So if we set our spawn location to the Kosatka, and we go fast travel over to it, you're going to notice when we walk over to the main screen to start up the heist again, obviously, it's going to say, wait for Pavel to contact you, the island is too hot right now, or something like that. So we'll just make our way upstairs, roll around this corner, and here we are at the main bridge of the sub. And as we can see, Pavel will contact you again when the CAYO Perico Heist is ready. So, you might be wondering, how do I work around this? And it is literally the simplest task ever. All you need to do is go to online, press swap character, and congratulations, you have now earned the ability to completely skip the cooldown for the heist. You see, swapping your character allows you to go into a secondary account. And you do need to purchase anything you want to ignore the cooldown on. So if I want to skip the cooldown on the CAYO Perico Heist, that means I need to purchase a Kosatka on my secondary character. But you still have the ability to literally purchase a Kosatka on your secondary account, put the money in your bank account, and both accounts share that money. If you saw, my main account had around $50-ish million on it. And loading into a lobby with this account, swooping down into our Kosatka, we can take a look, and you're going to notice that we have the same amount of money. There you go, $58 million. So any money that you put into your bank account is shared between your two characters, which means that basically any money you earn on this account is sent to your main account, which is kind of crazy, because we can obviously start the CAYO PERICO heist on this secondary character. In fact, you can see we can hop right onto the planning screen here. So while my main account is on cooldown, I can very easily start the Gather Intel mission on the second account I have and completely skip the cooldown. It is that easy to do, and it allows you to do back-to-back CAYO PERICO heist. For businesses like doing the CAYO PERICO heist or the agency where you do need to own both properties on both accounts, when it comes to something like the Cluck and Bell farm raid, this is one of the best ways, especially if you are a beginner, to earn millions of dollars very quickly. Because normally you have to wait a 1-hour cooldown before you are able to start the Cluck and Bell farm raid once again. But as we can see here, on my secondary account, I have just completed the Cluck and Bell heist. And we gave ourselves, or we got, I don't know, $500,000. I think I've done this already on my second account for a previous video. Yeah, so we got $500,000. So we can see I've earned over $2 million with my alt account doing the CAYO PERICO heist and as well doing the Cluck and Bell farm raid. So after earning all that money, all you need to do is scroll over to Money and Services and then go down to mazebank.com, press deposit, and then deposit the $2 million into your bank account. I now have $60,471,092. So if we go back to online and we press swap character, you are going to notice that is the exact same amount of money we have in our bank account on our main account. So in general, this is just the easiest way to skip cooldowns and make millions of dollars in the process. Whether you're using the Cluck and Bell farm raid, whether you're doing the CAYO PERICO heist, or the Dr. Dre VIP mission, or literally any other heist in the game. Now, as I said, you do need to purchase the properties again. So if you swap to a secondary character, you still need to buy another Kosodka for 2.2 million. You still need to buy an agency for 1.9 million. But, in my personal opinion, it is much worthwhile the purchase of $1.9 to $2 million of a single property that is going to cut down a cooldown to 0. So, that's how I see it. You can obviously agree or disagree. Let me know your feelings and beliefs in the comments down below. So now that we have finally loaded into a lobby with our main account, we can see that I'm sitting on the exact same $60,471,092. So if you didn't believe me, well, at least now you have the proof. And to showcase even furthermore how easy this is, we're simply going to make our way back over to Vincent's for the Cluck and Bell farm raid, and we are going to showcase that you can start it up again instantly. So in general, this is just an incredibly easy way to make millions of dollars with very little effort. Yes, you might need a teeny bit of investment to get started, but it's way better than really any other method in the game. So here we are, and look at that. We can start it up once again from where I left off on my main account. So what would normally be $500,000 and an hour cooldown turns to literally $1 million. And the best part is because it takes you around 40 to 50 minutes to do the Cluck and Bell farm raid, you basically just log back into your main account after completing it on your secondary, and boom, you're ready to start it up again. The CAYO PERICO heist, you still will have to probably wait a bit of time, even if you complete it on your secondary account, just because, as I said, it is a 2.5-hour cooldown. So there's probably going to be a little bit of downtime before you are able to start your third CAYO PERICO heist. But honestly, just do an agency job, do a Dr. Dre VIP contract, and you'll be fine. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider smashing that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!